from drinks to the actual foods.
Well, you could say I am quenched.
Hey, you are quenched.
I am quenched by the beverages.
And now
I need something solid in my stomach.
now you're famished.
I'm famished. I know that.
Okay, so what should we start with here?
Ooh.
Should we save the Marmite? Should we do Marmite first or save it for last?
Well...
Or are we going to use it as a palate cleanser?
I don't know if it'd be a good palate cleanser. I don't know.
We got the drinks there for the palate cleansers.
Well, I mean, we got 2 really sweet stuff, and we probably have something that's salty.
Yeah.
So, I mean, according to a British breakfast, you put Marmite on toast, I think. Maybe beans. I'm not too sure. But it is a breakfast item. So,
okay. So I guess that means we're going to start with this then.
We could try the Marmite. Yeah, I never tried Marmite. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I have seen a lot of videos in the past where people ate Marmite from the jar, and they would have like a weird mixed reaction of it. Probably because we're not eating it with toast, but the packaging itself looks pretty good. I hope it's sweet.
To make it clear to people watching who don't know what Marmite is, it's a yeast extract spread fortified with B vitamins. So that's probably what makes it healthy. But there's no, what do you call it, like no nutritional facts on the bottle. It's just empty.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's nothing on there.
Oh. No, wait, it's in here. You have to pull. You have to peel the sticker on the top.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Well, let me tear this then.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh man, that's really sticky.
Ooh, what? Wait, what?
There's nothing on the bottom. This guy lied.
I'm not lying, dude.
What a cheat.
The bottle.
What did it say?
It said on the top right here.
Nutrition info inside. You know what?
It's inside the jar. There's nothing here.
That's the classy British humor.
Is there no sticker on? Wait, what? There's no sticker or protective seal? Oh wait, that was the protective. That was the protective seal.
Was the fucking little sticker.
Okay, so
you see that
no nutritional facts, eh?
That quirky British humor. The nutritional facts is on the inside. Get it?
Actually, you know what? You have to peel this sticker right here. I can see through it.
Try it. Then how come when I tried fucking...
Because you peeled the freaking all of it.
Yeah, but how come it didn't fucking peel half?
I don't know. It's like I really hate stickers like this. I know some products and stores do this, where the nutritional facts or something is hidden behind another sticker. I know pharmacy stuff does it too. Like if you ever taken like an Advil, or you've seen the packaging of an Advil or a Tylenol, they have this same kind of thing too. And sometimes you peel the sticker too much, it takes the whole sticker away, and you can't do anything about it. It's freaking annoying, you know?
Getting a little worked up.
I'm sorry. What do you got here?
I was gonna say, doesn't this look like either used like engine oil or motor grease, or it looks like molasses?
This looks like caramel, dude. That looks really good. Wow.
I know. See, it looks good, but it probably tastes awful. So I'm gonna just.
Oh no! I don't imagine it tasting awful. I'm just maybe a little skeptical if it's gonna be salty or not.
If you'd like to put some on your.
Oh yes, I'd like to put some Marmite on my.
I feel like we put a little too much, especially since we're not putting it on anything.
I don't know.
Just put it on my plate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do have napkins by your leg there.
All right.
So.
It smells like molasses.
Yeah, it smells like molasses. Yeah. Is molasses an ingredient here? Because this looks like molasses to me. Yeast extract, salt, vegetable juice concentrate, vitamins, and natural flavoring.
Now it looks like Nutella.
Containing celery.
I wonder if it tastes like Nutella.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
What do we shout out to this time?
Shout out to Caddy Main with like the worst pop hot takes I've ever heard in my life.
Shout out to Caddy Main. Cheers. Oh my god.
That is strong. That is strong. British people eat this? I'm trying to clean off my fork because I gotta have this put in after. You mind passing me a napkin for this knife?
Yeah.
Right there, yeah.
Oh, holy moly!
That is like...
That is salty.
You know what this tastes like? Cliffs. Yeah. Then they're just splitting in. Okay, that's fine. So... Yeah, I turned off your fork there too.
Thank you. Oh.
This tastes like... Imagine the saltiest fried Asian fish you've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Preserve it and ferment it in a can or bottle.
Yeah.
And put seawater brine in it. That's what this tastes like.
Oh my god.
So I imagine putting this on bread. Like white bread, that would help dull the flavor a bit.
Yeah.
And I could see you putting this on, you know, like that, if we go to TNT and they got like the taro bread with like the swirls.
Yeah.
That might help.
I think so. I think you're not supposed to eat this off the jar by itself.
But you know we had to because we had to figure out what it tastes. Would eating a jar of this be a worse challenge than the...
Oh yeah.
No. Spicy?
Oh god, no. You'd probably puke from that if you just ate the whole jar.
Yeah, I'm having more of my D&B.
Oh my god, I have to wash that off. Oh, but yeah, it smells nice. It was salty, and then it kind of went full overdrive, and for some reason it kind of burned a little bit.
It's probably the salt.
Yeah.
The amount of salt. You know what? Marmite and licorice. That is the most British, like the two most British flavors I can think of.
Yeah.
It tastes like I imagine fucking British soil tastes like.
Oh god, it was like, yeah, there was like a lot of stuff going on in there.
Well, let's move on to something sweet. Maybe this will help us clean our teeth a little better. What do you think?
I think so. And what we got here?
We got some Christmas pudding here.
Ooh.
GB Foods, I guess that just means Great Britain Foods or whatever. Because we did everything you see here, except the Urn Brew. Or did you buy the Urn Brew at the British store too?
I got this one from Safeway.
Yeah, okay. So everything here except the Urn Brew we got from this place called the British store. So these is all imported stuff. This Christmas pudding, you know, dried fruits, fresh fruits, carrots, sherry, rum, brandy wine, brown sugar, beef suet. So there is meat in here, just letting you know in case you're vegan. Almond, wheat flour, black molasses, whole egg, cocoa powder, spices. And yeah. So
can you describe it like, you know, like a British fruit cake?
I'd assume so. It looks like a fruity cake, but it says here you could, if you want to heat it up, you could either put it in the microwave or you can steam it. I don't think I'm too worried about whether eating this hot or not.
Yeah, everything we have in these videos, we always eat it cold or raw. We don't got time to heat it up. Oh. Okay.
And you know, honestly, I imagine microwaving this isn't going to change how it looks. It's probably going to look like that even if we microwaved it.
What can we show the camera what this looks like? I don't know if you guys can see it.
It's probably really dark.
Yeah, it's very dark. You could probably look up close. So hopefully the lighting doesn't...
Oh yeah, that looks way better up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys can see that.
So yeah, you could see how... try to get this in focus here. Oh, look at that. British fruit cake.
All right.
Or fruit pudding, or Christmas pudding, I mean.
So I'm going to assume this isn't salty, thank the Lord.
No, we're not going to get an overload of fucking sea brine. Just crack that puppy open.
Well, maybe this is like boba tea where you can just like poke a hole through the top.
Here.
Yeah. Go ahead, I'll let you do the honors. I don't want to make a mess. Thank you. I don't want to make a mess, man. I'm a messy guy, so...
It's not going to fall out in like a liquidy goop.
Oh, you can smell it already.
Ooh, yeah. I like that. Very.
That's a good... almost smells like gingerbread. You think so?
Yeah. It's got a nice nutmeg
it probably has
overtone.
It probably has a lot of the similar ingredients, like the cloves and nutmeg and all that stuff. All right. How big a slice you want? Are you gonna cut yourself with your own slice?
Just the same size as you got. I don't mind.
Well, I'll have a small one to start.
All right.
Oh, it's sticky. It's really sticky.
Ooh. Oh. It's kind of like a I don't know. It almost looks like it's got the same texture as like a pumpkin pie.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. It smells like. It smells a lot like a pumpkin pie. All right, there you go.
That's good because I like pumpkin pie, especially homemade ones.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see there. You probably barely see it.
I'll do the honors.
You're gonna walk over, okay.
I'll show it for the folks at home. They can take a look at this.
I'm gonna start digging. It's definitely a lot more dense than pumpkin pie. I'll say that. Cutting through it.
Yeah. I'm trying to focus on this thing. What does it taste like?
Tastes spicy.
Spicy?
Spicy as in like lots of spices. Lots of nutmeg, cinnamon, cloves, all that kind of stuff. Ginger. But the cake itself doesn't taste like a whole lot. I think
Doesn't taste a lot?
I think it's all from like the fruits and the spices is what you're tasting.
Really?
Like the base of it doesn't taste like a whole lot.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it a try and see what I think.
The alcohol doesn't really come through, but it kind of, just because there's so much in here that it really blends in, I guess, eh?
This is how Christmas pudding is made. I don't know.
Well, here's
I don't know what to think about it. I think it comes really close to like pumpkin pie, meaning fruit pie, at like a Bon Jovi concert. But then they kind of missed their tickets at home and they had an argument. So I'm kind of thinking like it has a nice nutmeg ginger overtone.
You want to hear something racist?
No, it's not.
You know, where's the okay? You notice in these parts of town, people will be like, "Oh, Indian food is so spicy." You know, they put so many spices like saffron and coriander and all that stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
But just look how many spices are in this thing: cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger powder, coriander seed, caraway, cloves, allspice, mace, salt. There's like all kinds of shit in here, man. So I think British food is equally as spicy in a different way. Like these are all very like, and it permeates throughout everything we've had. The same kinds of spices in everything we've had. They all have that distinct British taste to them.
Okay. Hang on. Okay, I just ate the whole slice.
You want more?
Oh,
okay.
Ate the whole slice.
Aerating it?
Yep. Salivating it. It's good. I really like this pie. Or it's like this Christmas pudding. I like the amount of spices they have in here. I was a little skeptical at first because, you know, I only tried small bits. I was kind of worried that there'd be no spices in there. It felt pretty light and bland. But then I ate the whole thing, the whole slice, and lo and behold, I can actually taste a little bit of the rum, the cinnamon, some stuff in here.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can get the nuts and the fruit and the spices, is good. But the actual, the actual cake part itself is pretty bland and just kind of mushy.
Oh yeah, that's why
Kind of thing?
I think that was one of my main concerns was I didn't taste any nuts or anything else in there. It was just the batter.
Because I think it's the fruit and the nuts that end up absorbing all the spice and everything.
Yeah,
Whereas the cake also absorbs everything, but somehow it still tastes kind of bland.
Okay.
But also another thing we don't know is, you know, obviously this is probably mass produced, sent to our store. I'm sure if Caddy Main came over and made us one, it would probably taste different. Yeah. Everyone.
I honestly agree. I think if it's homemade, it'd be better. In fact, maybe I could make some if I have the time. I want to try recreating it because it's a good idea.
Mr. Baker, what's the closest you've ever had to this? Would you say pumpkin pie?
Like a bun cake.
Bun cake, yeah.
Like a bun cake.
Have you ever had like our kinds of fruit cakes here, where it's kind of like
I tried them. They're
those
like
Christmas, and they have like the jelly can.
Yeah, the jelly ones.
Yeah, the jellies in there.
I don't like those
things.
things.
Chewies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not use those for this.
Okay, because I've never had that
similar.
before, so I was wondering if that tastes more similar to this than like
the fruit cake. Very similar. The bun cake, pretty similar, but I mean I haven't used the same ingredients, so I can't really tell. But I would want to recreate this sometime.
Yeah, and look how tiny it is. Yeah. And you know, it's small, but you have a small slice. There's so much packed in that you could probably feed like 2-3 people with this.
Yeah.
Easily, because no one's gonna want more than like a third of this thing.
Yeah,
before they get.
No, I think it's just a small little appetizer after you eat like a jar of Marmite.
The ultimate palate cleanser.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but GB, you got to work on your game. I expect more quality from your Christmas puddings.
GB, I don't even know what this brand is, man. It just says GB Foods.
Yeah, GB Foods.
It's actually here in Surrey.
Do you think it's like a President's Choice cup?
No, it's pretty close to the British store. It's at 133rd. Or maybe that is the place. Maybe the British store is GB Foods. So this is homemade. In the store. Look at the address. That's where the British store is, ain't it? So they probably cook it in the back.
I thought this was imported.
That's what I thought. Interesting, eh?
Oh, we bought this stuff from them, and we're just telling them.
But you know, but you know what? The British store, they're representing Britain, so I'm sue that's as close as you could probably get to a mass-produced. Christmas pudding imported.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't know that. I was wondering because we bought all this stuff from that store. Okay, well, you know what? I'm still not going to revoke my opinion on it. I feel like it needs to be improved. It needs to be a bit improved.
The cake part.
The cake part.
Is what's lacking.
Yeah. So add a little more nuts and fruits and got it.
Yeah, do something
that's what we think.
To the cake where it will absorb some of the flavor. Just because it's kind of like, it feels like you're eating the cake just to get to the fruits and nuts.
Yeah. That's what I was kind of struggling at. I tried to. Maybe that's how British Christmas pudding is made, but I feel like there could be more.
After eating all this and drinking all this thing, there's one thing I can no longer say about British food, and that is that it's bland. When I don't think it's bland. None of these have been bland, really.
No, they haven't been bland.
A bit of the cake.
Yeah, only the cake batter was a bit bland, but everything else has been like overstimulating with like flavor with herbs and some spices.
Who knows? Maybe it's because this is post-colonial area Britain, so they have access to a lot of those spices.
Oh yeah,
maybe pre-colonial Britain, maybe a little different.
I mean, pre-colonial was.
I mean, maybe
they
still
salt
had.
And pepper.
They probably still had dandelions and stuff, of course, but who knows? So this is the last one I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this one.
All right.
This one looks really good.
Oopsie daisies.
But I better check if this is from England, because I don't know. It says Glenfiddich is the registered trademark of William Grant and Sons Limited, Scotland, United Kingdom, and Heilbronn, Germany.
So Scotland.
Yeah, so there's 2 locations there, one in Scotland and one in Germany.
All right.
These are 6 luxury mince pies by Glenfiddich here, and they have single malt Scotch whiskey, 12-year-old Scotch whiskey in these. And I wanted to try these because I know around here we have these things called butter tarts.
Yeah.
That are kind of similar to these, but there's no alcohol, and I don't know if there's meat in here. If there's meat in here, then that's another difference. I don't see meat here in the ingredients, so I'm gonna say no. But butter pies, they pretty much look like these mince pies, except that they're small and they come in like the little tin cup thing. You've had and there's no top. These ones, they look like they have the top.
Yeah.
So that makes some actual
and most
pies.
of the butter pies we have, they serve with like raisins in them.
Shout out to K-Cat.
Yeah. A quick shout out to K-Cat from Arch Walk Avenue. Thank you for the server. Thank you for my profile picture.
Now, before we eat these, should I heat them up?
Do you have to heat them up?
I don't know if you have to, but it says there are heating guidelines on the back if you want to heat them up.
So it doesn't say we have to eat them raw?
Well, I mean, there's no meat in this, so I don't think that matters, but what do you think?
Well, I mean, we didn't heat up the Christmas pudding.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's a little worrisome. But if it, I mean, I don't know.
Well, okay, these are hard on the top, so.
Ooh. Well, I guess as an exception, we could cut to commercial.
Well, no, because I was
know?
thinking if these were soft on the top, maybe it would be like, oh, you have to cook them or whatever. But
Oh, so they're like ready to eat?
yeah, I don't know. I mean, these weren't frozen when we got them. So,
Okay,
what do you think?
I mean,
Take one out there.
Oh, they look so nice.
I know, they do look pretty nice.
Yeah, look at that. They look really nice, don't they?
And they smell good, too.
Oh, you can smell the whiskey in this.
Yeah. Well, what's it say on here? What's the percentage? 47% of this is the fruit mince, and then 3.5% is whiskey. So that's probably why they smell so strong. Mm-hmm. Should we just take a bite of them here now? You're already up there.
Take a look at the pie here. You can see it's pretty well made. I like the design on it.
You like the design on the pie? Oh wow, the 3 dots, the 3 fucking holes in the top. Man. Wow, artistic.
Hang on, is it focusing? There you are.
All right.
All right. So.
Should we just dig in?
Yep. So who do we have a toast on this one?
There's not a whole lot of British things to make a toast to.
I would say a quick shout out to.
Like, I would have done a shout out to beef, but no, he's trying to step into my territory, so unfortunately we can't.
Can't?
I won't let you.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to beef.
Shout out to beef.
Who did Pokemon drink and the Kit, was it Kit Kats?
Was it Kit Kats?
What was the chocolate bars in the second part of his video?
I don't know. I have to actually look
remember.
back into it. I know there was Pokemon drinks
Yeah,
involved.
but the second part was like chocolate bars or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, all right. We can
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh. I know you love the design on the top. You just ruined the design on mine. That's flaky.
Mm-hmm. Hang on. I just bit a lot at the top. Mm-hmm. I need to. Hold on. I need to get the tart part.
Oh, you want to show the inside? Is that what you're saying? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Very good. It's just like the butter tarts. Pretty much, right?
Yeah, a little different spice to it. Like different seasoning and stuff. Other than that, yeah. I like them. They're sweet. Do you like this more than the pudding?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More than the pudding. Oh, yeah. I'd imagine if these were heated up, it'd be much better.
But you wouldn't really be able to eat them with your hands. Because they say you gotta let it stand for like 20 seconds or something.
Yeah. Well, even if it's not heated up, I like it. It's good. It's not too sweet. It's got a good balance of spices and enough raisins in here to balance it all out. Got a little bit of granulated sugar on top.
Yeah,
and the crust is delicious. Like, the crust is not too doughy. It's not too delicate. Even the crust is sweet.
I 100% agree with everything you just said.
Yeah? What else do you have to say about it?
Not a whole lot, other than my dad wanted me to save him some. Because he said he used to buy these all the time. So, surprisingly. So. And you know, I'd have another one, but these things are very actually high calorie.
Oh yeah, good, definitely.
And
How many calories?
250 for one.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, but now imagine you had two, that's already 500 calories. Oh, no.
I guess, yeah.
They use that high quality whiskey, but they really fucking cheaped out with the plastic.
Yeah, the whiskey does shine a bit. Like it comes out a little bit, just like a groundhog. It peeps out to check if the whiskey's there or not, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you know what? It's coming out. It's coming out full force.
I I agree.
So wait, does a gopher, if it comes out and sees its shadow, does that mean it's 2 more weeks of winter?
Yeah, I think if it sees the shadow, it's going to be winter.
Uh-huh.
If it doesn't, it's going to be spring.
Well,
I think it has to do with like the time of day, like where the sun's at. Because if you can still see his shadow, then that means the days are still really short, right?
well, I'd say the gopher or the groundhog
Or maybe it's
saw
just
its
no
shadow, the whiskey came, it's going to be early. And you know what? They did a good job on the whiskey part.
Okay, so now that we're done all the food here that we needed to try,
Yep.
how do you rank the food we just had? I guess I'm gonna get it out of the way because we all probably thinking the same thing. I'm gonna say Marmite was the worst. I'm not gonna eat that again.
Yeah. I feel like we kind of ate this wrong. We ate it straight from the jar.
But even if we had it right, it wouldn't really change much. I still wouldn't have it again. I'd still rather have jam on my toast.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to touch Marmite either, or Vegemite, or any other mites out there.
Mighty mites.
Yeah, I feel like it was way too salty. I know it's yeast. Probably took it from some guy's armpits, whatnot.
Someone's time of the month.
But yeah, it's. I can imagine it's great. No insult at all. This is all just for fun.
Insult.
We all joke here. Nothing to be
I
taken
guess
too
I'll
seriously, other than our thoughts on the product itself. You know, I don't see myself trying Marmite anytime soon, even if it's served correctly. I feel like that one bite kind of stained my taste palates, you know. I feel like I'm gonna be tasting a bit of Marmite.
cleanser.
Not the best kind, but you know,
Palate
I
cleanser.
could have gone with crackers instead.
My chap.
It's a good thing we have drinks
How do
here.
you think the Marmite would do after you had like this? After I had like the spicy gummy bear? Do you think that this would just be so? Fucking
Oh,
salty?
that would be
my brain
weird.
just
You'd be
change.
yeah, you know, you'd be puking. You'd be puking with that amount of heat and eat
The thing
that.
this is so sticky and salty that if I put it on my tongue, it would be like it'd be like using a lint roller on my tongue for all the spicy. It would all just stick to the Marmite, and then
Oh yeah, I guess you'd be just tasting Marmite at that point. A spoonful would like I don't know, it'll make you puke, dude.
shout out to beef.
Shout out, dude. Give him another shout out. Yeah. Dead last. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't give a shiz.
Heck yeah, bud.
Yeah. My second.
Calypso. It's mingin.
Oh, should have brought some Calypso. But damn.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, I had some.
The
good
Marmite
good
is a mingin.
It's mingin. It's mingin.
Get on.
My second has to be,
Christmas pudding.
unfortunately, the Christmas pudding. Yeah.
I think we're unanimous in where we rank the food.
Yeah, and of course the mince pies
Yeah.
are number one.
See, because you know, here's the thing: when we went to the British store to look for stuff to eat, we were trying to look for things that would be interesting to taste. And the problem was, there's a lot of food that actually just looked like normal and looked like it tasted pretty good.
I mean,
Like there was like all
yeah.
those like I was thinking, oh man, that lemon curd spread and stuff. I want to taste that. But I'm like, if it tastes good, then you guys are just gonna sit here watching me eat different flavored jams for like half hour,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say, oh, this one's good.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot of stuff in there that we would want to try, but some of them is just mostly similar stuff that we have here. I mean, we're in British Columbia, so
Well, you know,
It's already in the
interesting
name.
thing, the black pudding. The black pudding. That's something we got to pick up next time.
and the haggis.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
'Cause,
guys
you know-
tune in long enough, you're going to be seeing us eating haggis for the first time.
And not only that,
I'm
they had
more
white
interested.
pudding. And
White
for you guys,
pudding.
I don't know, blood or black pudding has blood in it, and so white pudding has oats.
We're
in
not
it.
gonna. Well,
It has
okay.
oats in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oats.
it's made of
yeah,
oats.
Yeah, oats.
They also had Cumberland. The Cumberland sausage, was that a Cumberland sausage or what was it? Cumberland something.
I think it was Cumberland. I think it was sausage. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they had the coom cheese. The coom cheese.
All right.
Yeah, they sold haggis there. But see, here's the
Yeah.
thing: that haggis, if we got the fresh haggis, that wouldn't have been imported either. That was probably made there too. Because you can't just import raw meat like that.
Oh, maybe we have to check if the addresses, everything's there. But I think they do cook the haggis. If they do,
But then it's in the
that's
freezer.
good. Well, okay, then.
So then if we took it home, then are we gonna have to cook it again? Then you should just have to defrost it and then be able to eat it like that.
I don't know if you're allowed to eat haggis defrosted. I think you have to cook it.
I can believe the canned haggis is imported because that's canned and airtight, preserved, sealed, right? The fresh haggis, the way it was sitting in the freezer like that, with like a little bit of plastic wrap on it, I don't think that was imported.
So what, are you gonna go to a deli store, buy some raw beef, and eat it like that without cooking?
Well, you said it was probably cooked. So
I don't know. No, I don't think it's cooked. I don't think it's cooked.
Who cooks meat and then puts it back in the freezer?
No. It's not cooked. I don't think haggis is cooked. I don't know if it's cooked.
Yeah.
Maybe it's raw inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you have to cook it.
That's why I'm saying it's probably made here.
Well, you're confusing me.
Because you wouldn't make haggis and then ship it across the sea.
No, you can make the haggis and ship it, but make sure it's not cooked.
But that doesn't make sense.
No, it does make sense. It's raw ingredients wrapped in like in a stomach, and you ship it.
Yeah, but for that store, considering they made this pie, and they make a bunch of, and they made.
Okay, yeah. Are you comparing the fucking pie to the haggis now?
Well, because think of it this way, haggis isn't. In theory, haggis isn't that difficult to make because it's just what is it? Lamb stomach filled with food, or is it lamb or sheep stomach?
It is sheep stomach with a bunch of other stuff, blood included. I think some organs, maybe.
And it's just stuffed and then tied up. So that you shouldn't need to have to import that.
Well, maybe they have specific sheep over there. You know.
Sheep fucker.
What? Whoa! I don't know. Let's keep it PG rated here.
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, Graham. Shout out to Grammy.
Shout out to Gramps.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of shout outs in this video.
Shout out to everyone except Ustio. Fuck that guy.
Oh, he's got bad blood. He's got bad blood with someone. I know.
That guy's such a hater. Oh, shout out to the guy in the last video. Let me see if I can find that comment. Some guy just randomly left a comment saying that like me or Kamskii and myself were like his two favorite men in the world, and I have no idea who said.
Wait,
that.
really?
I'll see if
we
I can
have
pull
a fan.
It up.
Oh wow! I didn't know we had someone like an admirer. Hey, shout out to you guys.
Seth Sparks. Shout out to Seth Sparks. Oh my God, my favorite boys. That's probably one of your friends, isn't it?
I don't even know who Seth Sparks is.
I'm assuming it's one of the Art Labs guys.
All right. Shout out to Red and the Monkey.
Oh, shout out!
You shouldn't have not dabbled with your comic and delayed it.
Yeah, stop delaying all your stuff. Delayer.
I was kind of expecting your webcomic to take off.
Unfortunately, he's restarting it.
He's restarting it. It's kind of a bummer. But hey, you do you, right? It's all cool. I follow your stuff. I like your stuff. Shout out, follow him. And who else we have to shout out? I'm full of shout outs.
Shout out to Showman Productions, who said on my Star Wars Galactic Battle Card game tutorial from 12 years ago, they said, I'm the only comment in 4 years, lol, and also I thank your past self. So look at that, like 12, 10-year-old videos or whatever.
Yeah.
They're still getting comments.
Yeah. All right.
All right, that's it from me.
Yeah.
So I guess we can wrap
shout
it up.
out to Tabula.
Oh, shout out.
I like your art. Great job. You do you. You're going to big places, my guy.
Shout out to my cousin Ron, who just had a kid. I tried playing peekaboo with it, and it wouldn't open its eyes. Unfortunate.
Shout out to my dog, Molly. I love you. You're a really great dog. Best golden retriever, right?
Are you gonna cry?
No.
You look like you're gonna cry.
I like my dog. You know,
okay.
I love my dog.
Is it because I talked about my cousin's kid?
I think it's the bed. I think it's the fucking bitter shandy. That's.
I should finish this. Too.
Yeah, I think there's actual alcohol in there.
Well, yeah, I said 11.
This is actually a beer, dude. 11%.
Oh, it's not good. Yeah, I guess we should probably start thinking. Shout out to Saki.
Shout out to ABBA, you guys are awesome.
No, don't shout at ABBA. Too many inactive users. I can't wait to kick you all.
It's our server. It's
Yeah,
our people. We like them.
Exactly.
Got the cool
Because watch
helmet.
this. If any ABA guys make it to this. So the camera just paused again. I guess there's a time limit on the camera.
I guess so.
Which means this video must be going hella long.
I'm gonna cut it down. Don't worry.
He's
I'm gonna cut it down.
I'll just upload it raw because I'm too lazy.
Yeah. That's how
If
it
any
is,
of those
right?
ABA users make it to this point, then I'll give you a thumbs up. If you don't make it to this point, you're gonna get kicked.
Shout out to the ABA members who post their work every day and draw and be super kind to each other. I think that's how you do it, right? The heart.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I guess that's all shout-outs for now. Is that everything?
Shout out to these neighbors who's been giving us nothing but issues ever since they moved in to this building.
Oh, I don't. Well, okay. I don't know about them. Shout out to Cameron Diaz. I don't know what movies he's playing right now, but good job on
Cameron
you.
Diaz, is that the guy who went to high school with us?
No, that's Cameron. You fucking wit.
The Asian,
That's the actress.
The Asian one.
No, it's the actress.
Oh, okay.
Who played as the bad teacher in Bad Teacher. And who else? Who else we got? Shout out to the cold ones. We inspire to be like the cold ones.
The opposite
Max
of the
and
hot
Chad.
ones.
Yeah, Chad.
Opposite of the hot ones.
Cold ones.
Yeah, opposite of the hot ones.
But they're nothing like hot ones.
Yeah, I know. Because exactly the opposite. They're not hot. They're cold.
Yeah, so I guess that's all for now, right? Shout out to...
This guy's not even... See, this guy, he's so much favoritism. He shouts out Cameron Diaz and stuff before he even shouts out his cat.
Oh yeah, shout out to my cat. Shout
He'd
out to
rather
my
shout out
cat.
his dog and Cameron Diaz than his cat.
I like my cat too. Shout out to Lily, my cat. My black beautiful kitten.
Is I her? Your kitten?
No.
Rook?
No, my actual kitten. It's,
Oh, okay.
it's right here.
Shout out to all the kittens.
All the
Really?
kittens, adopt them today. Adopt them. They need.
You
a
know,
home.
in your version, when you edit this video, add the picture of Lily and Molly sleeping together at the end.
Yeah. You guys, you should see it. It's beautiful. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess that's it for today, right?
Yes, sir.
I guess we should be expecting a bigger video, interesting video next time, maybe with haggis or something.
Yeah, haggis. Oh, what if we made our own haggis video?
Oh, I don't know where to get the stomach though.
Butcher, you just said you're gonna go to the butcher shop.
I don't know if they have them.
You know, you get beef stomach.
Okay.
We'll get a
It's
huge
gotta
ass
be-
cow stomach. Hey,
Yeah.
and if we can't, maybe you can get a chicken gizzard, and we'll just fill that and call that haggis.
It's like mini chicken.
Yeah,
Little
'cause think about it. Like, if we made a haggis with a full sheep stomach, we're not gonna eat that entire thing, just the two of us. So we might as well start small.
Well, I guess we'll have to see for that in the next episode of Flashfire Prime and Cam reviewing food stuff.
And with that, I'd like to say Flashfire Prime and Kamskii Husky signing out. Thanks for watching.
See ya, guys. We're gonna have to really come up with a better outro, honestly.
Then what's wrong with signing out?
No, yours is perfect.